Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
Welcome to another episode of Broad Motherfucking Topics. I'm your host, Kim Congdon, here with my co-host,
Alex Scarlato. Hi, Kimmy.
Hi. People were really upset you didn't say hi, Kimmy, in the last podcast.
Really? What did I say?
Yeah. I don't know. But people were like, you forgot to say hi, Kimmy. And then a bunch of people liked it. And I was like, oh, they like
that's
part.
Cute. Yeah, no, I love saying hi, Kimmy. I'm gonna be saying hi, Kimmy, in person soon. Am I allowed to talk about it now? You got
yes.
weird.
Did you buy your ticket?
Not yet, but I'm buying it. So my problem, can I tell you the problem with the ticket?
No, can I tell you, Alex sounds like my dad when he promised me a pony on my 5th birthday. Every fucking day she says, I'm going to get my ticket. I'm going to get my ticket. I don't believe it anymore.
I got to tell you the problem with the ticket is like the exact perfect time that I want to like leave and return. The only thing that's available is Spirit Airlines. Like
Let's do it. It's a 3-hour flight.
Yeah, it's like I know that it's a cheap flight, that it's like basically free to begin with, but the idea that they want me to pay for a carry-on bag makes me want to fucking kick someone in the nuts.
It's very annoying. Just do it.
All right, I'll do it. I'm doing it. I'm coming in Thursday. I'm leaving Monday.
Sometimes you have to suck it up and get a Spirit.
It's like, why did they give it? It's the nicest name for any airline. It's the airline that it sounds like I would want to fly on. Spirit.
I disagree. It sounds like it's going to crash and that's what you're going to become. It's like naming an airline ghost. Dead
Auschwitz Airline.
I mean, Spirit is such a bad name for an airline. You know what I want to hear? I want to hear Mechanical Professionals. That's my airline. I don't want to hear Spirit.
Safe Landing is a good name for an airline.
Safe Landing. There we go.
But you know what they did? They would get so much shit every time they didn't have a safe landing. It's like you can't call that your company name and not deliver every time.
Did you see the airline that was going from Denver to Hawaii recently? Oh, sis.
What happened?
They have like footage online of this airline. It was going from Denver to Hawaii, and probably a few minutes after they took off, one of the fucking engines fell off. And there's just a fiery engine. I
did see this. The pilot got on. You could hear the pilot talking to them, and he's like, "Wait."
He's all like stuttering and shit.
Can we find this? I think I did see this last week, but I just assumed that it was like old or fake for some reason because it looked so crazy.
It's real. They flew with one fucking engine and landed safely. And the engine landed in some dude's yard.
Just in his backyard?
He was just like right by the front door. Like, could you imagine getting killed by an engine from an airplane? Like, I could be sitting. Imagine if we were doing this podcast and an engine came through and killed me.
Dude, the way that I would sue the airline for as much money as you're worth.
That's not a number that exists in this world.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
It's like seeing a color you've never seen, sister.
I would sue the airline and become like an empress of the entire timeline of this reality.
You would have to keep my spirit alive because I'd need attention even in the afterlife.
Do you know what I think I might do? How would you like this or would you hate this? What if like you're like incinerated remains? What if because now I'm the richest person in the world because the airline settled this giant case with me, right? What if I made it so that every human being has to wear a little necklace with a little piece of Kim around them at every time for the rest of time? And when you have kids, you have to give your piece of Kim down to your children.
If every single one of my damn exes is not wearing Kim on them, I'm going to be upset.
It's like a little bit of your ashes go to everyone. And it's actually a caste system. Like the shittier people get fewer of your ashes. And the more important you are, the more of Kim's ashes you get to wear around your neck.
It's an honor to wear more of me.
Yeah. Like I would have the biggest, like I'd have like 50% and the other 50% of the ashes would go to the rest of the world.
Yes. And anybody who's my enemy must get the ashes smeared on the forehead regularly.
Like Ash Wednesday.
But it's Ash Kim's day.
Ash Kim's day.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep, that's what I want.
Ash Kim's day happens to land on Mondays and Fridays every other week.
It's just so annoying.
It's
You're gonna
just
take
so
Ash and wear it on your face. You're like, oh, you're wearing Kim again.
It's interesting because it's only your exes, but it's like a sign, and like the whole world goes around and sees everybody who's Kim's fucked.
It's like, wow, she really got around. We're in Egypt, and I've seen 2 Ash faces. It sounded so racist, but I was just talking about me.
Guys, if you just tuned in, rewind it, please.
Please rewind before we get canceled, please, for the love of Christ. But I'm so excited for you to come here.
I'm really excited. I'm really excited for our plans. I'm really excited to see you and do our favorite activities together.
I have to tell you, my mother's coming with us.
I knew she would.
She's not going to not let us go. She's not stopped talking about Busch Gardens since I told her you were coming.
I knew there was no way your mother was going to let us have a day at Busch Gardens without her. There's no way.
No, she's fucking so excited. So she wants to pick you up at the airport on Thursday. We're assuming you're coming on a Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll get a hotel. And then Friday morning, we'll get up really early and go to Busch Gardens and then drive home Friday afternoon.
That sounds amazing. I looked it up. I looked up Busch Gardens. I've never been there before, but like they have a number of roller coasters to satisfy my autism.
Mm-hmm.
They really do. They have like 20 coasties.
They do. They have good coasties too. I think they have one of like the tallest roller coasters or something. Like they all say that, I think.
They do all say that, but I'm planning on specifically looking up some of the stats of their more impressive coasters so that when I'm waiting online, I could get all hyped up.
I love that. Busch Gardens is really fun. And it's really fun. This is kind of sad, but they have a lot of animals.
That's both fun and sad. Yeah. Wait, what kinds?
Isn't everything fun? Well, you could do like full safari tours. Like
I'm excited, but I'll have to meditate on it later.
Right. They have all kinds of animals. Can we look up some of the things Busch Garden has for Alex right now?
I'm really excited. I'm so excited to be in the sun. It took Bobby Hutch 15 minutes to get the lighting to look halfway decent on me today.
You've been cold for a while, sis.
I've been cold. I'll tell you, this is the first winter though that the cold hasn't bothered me. Like I'm Elsa.
I feel that.
I've been Elsa
because it's like we've been suffering for a year, so it's like any feeling I'll take, even if it's cold.
That's a really good point. Yeah. We've been suffering.
We've been suffering deeply.
I don't know. I'm doing great. I feel bad, but it's like, I know it's an international pandemic, but I'm the happiest I've ever been. Is that okay?
Yeah, no, it is okay. I felt guilty because when the pandemic first started, I was like, this is the best thing that's ever happened to America. I was like so disrespectful about it. I fucking loved it. I mean, I think we already talked about this. We literally have a podcast episode called Thank You, China.
I remember when we were in studio, like one of the last times, it was at the beginning of the pandemic. And I was like, oh, it's barely even been a 9/11 yet. There's like 3,000 or 4,000 people dead.
Yeah, that was the good old days.
It's been a whole slew of 9/11s now.
So many 9/11s. Let's see.
Bucket.
They have some of the animalists and some of the roller coasters at Busch Gardens. The only rule of Busch Gardens, you can't shave your pussy before you go. That's why they named it that. Everyone must have a hairy bush.
Okay. I could probably stock up in the next 8 days.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what you got, Francis. Show us the bush.
Show me the bush.
What if the camera went on to Francis and knew he was just showing us his literal bush? It would be so out of character and hilarious.
I would tell him to absolutely keep it and do more of this.
Don't cut that. Oh, there it is, Alex. This is an odd commercial. Okay. What's a Kermes?
The Kermes crate. Okay, let's see it. This is a 16-minute video, by the way, and the way I want to know all of it.
What a weird name, Kermes. Okay, this is also a strange angle to show us how fun a roller coaster is.
Right. Also,
look at this bitch's knees.
The way that this appears to be a child's coaster just by the way that she's holding on to the, like, if you don't got a
Cheetah
strap
Hunt.
in.
You want me to tell you about Cheetah Hunt? Cheetah Hunt is 2 coasters and they go past each other like they're going to hit each other.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that thrill.
Fun. Yes. Cheetah's fun. Let's see what else we got. Fast forward it. Oh, yeah. You see Cheetah in there?
Oh, yeah. I'm ready for that.
Oh, Cobra's curse. Been there. Curse that.
Which one's your personal favorite?
God, I haven't been in so long, but there are, there's a couple I really like. I can't remember their names though. There's one I won't go on. There's one that's like this big wooden one that gives me a headache every time I go on it, and I just avoid it.
I don't like El Toro at Six Flags, like the wooden coaster that everybody loves, just because I'm like, it's uncomfortable. I want to be having fun, not worried about my neck snapping like I'm a newborn.
That's the one we're going to avoid.
Yeah, I'm glad. That's perfect. But I want to go like whatever their version of like King Dakar is, whatever their big boy is, you know, I want to ride that big boy.
You're so horny for coasters.
You know, I want to ride that big boy.
The animals are cool. They have alligators. They have lions. Shikra, that's the one I like. This is the big boy. Oh, Shikra's the big boy. Look at Shikra.
All right, I'm getting hot for this one.
Shikra's gonna make you wet.
Look at those curves, baby.
Look at those curves.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I could do this.
Wow. And it's got one of the biggest drops too.
Oh yeah, I like a good drop. I'm looking for that 0G.
I hate the drop. To me, the drop is actually the worst part.
Bobby says the Tigress looks really fun.
Let me tell you, none of these roller coaster videos are great.
Yeah, these are. Is this in a? This looks like a 16-year-old was like, "Yo,
but let's do this. Let's do this. Let's watch this part because you know what? It is going to show you the drop. And let me tell you, this is the worst part of a coaster. The part we're on right now, where it's going up and you can hear the clicking.
I love that part.
You do?
Yeah, I love every part of a roller coaster. Truly.
Really?
Yeah, the clicking gets me so excited.
I like the messages. The message we just got from, I'm assuming, Alec. He goes, "Let me show Tigress. It looks cool."
No, that's Bobby.
Bobby. The boys are getting lit off the coast. See,
I know. I tried to convince them to come with me. I was like, "Come, we'll all go."
That would be so fun. They're all welcome. Oh, I like that girl's shoes. One.
Yes, and I want to ride the front. I love riding the front.
Okay, let me show you why this one's terrifying.
I like this nice curve it does at the top. This should really freak you out at the height.
This is what I don't like. It dangles you over and leaves you there.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, it does.
That's really scary. This part's actually genuinely scary.
Look, it just leaves you there, and then it goes.
That drop feels so good. I'll bet, though.
Oh fuck! I'm so nervy.
Man, I'm really excited.
Oh god, I hate that feeling when they drop.
I'm so into it. It's my fist. That's like after that's when I get the adrenaline high.
That feeling, it feels like to me, it is pretty equivalent to when you come and someone keeps going.
You were done already before the coaster shut off. Kim doesn't even need the sex. You might as well just not get on the roller coaster.
Listen, yeah, it gives me like the after come keep sucking feeling. Like it's too much.
Like, yeah, you're too sensitive. You're oversensitive to it.
My stomach's oversensitive to the feeling of the drop. Oh, Bobby has a walkthrough of the park. Well, let's see it.
Hold on. Let him show us Tigress. He really wants to show us.
Oh, God. If he doesn't show the Tigress, we'll find him dead in a week. Show us Tigress for the love of fuck. Oh, Tigress does look good.
Oh, this looks dope.
Oh, Tigress looks really fun. It twirls you before it drops you?
Yeah, that's fucked.
That's a sick fucker thought of that. No, hell no. Oh, my God. I think I see you on there.
Yep, I see me in my dreams on there.
Roller coasters are so scary when you actually think about it.
I'm like, who's designing them? Because it's like, it's got to be some of the most brilliant minds in the world, but also like they're such smart people, but they don't care to put their smarts towards something like cancer research or like
they're smart pieces of shit.
They are smart pieces of shit. They're like, I don't know. I got this design in my head and make it go real fast. I guess they
I'll
talk
make
better
it
than that.
toasty, but them kids is gonna stay bald.
It's just seems like a very weird profession to go into. I'll bet they make bank. I'll bet they have a kind of house that's so big that they get in a roller coaster to go to the different rooms.
That's really fun. Why would you say that to me?
That'd be really cool.
You want to hear the animals that are there?
Yeah, I saw that Frank said that there were rhinos, which are like one of my most feared animals. I think rhinos are the scariest animals in the fucking planet.
Well, get ready to get scared, bitch, because they're there. Sloths. Cheetahs.
Sloth. I like a sloth.
Have you ever seen a cheetah?
I've seen a cheetah. Can I tell you I get frustrated at sloths?
Why?
I'm like, it's like you see
You're
the move
from New
there.
York, so you're annoyed when a sloth moves slow. You're like, move it, buddy. I gotta go get a bagel.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I see the move that sloth is about to make with its hand 20 minutes before the sloth's hand gets to the spot, and it's just infuriating.
It's too much.
It's a lot.
They have tigers.
I like a good tiger.
Lions, elephants, giraffes.
Is this all in the same area too? Like, you know how at Six Flags, you see, that's pretty cool. I like to integrate the rides with the manimals.
Yes, it's all in the same area. Hippos, hyenas, zebras, penguins, meerkats.
Meerkats. Truly.
Meerkats.
It's like they imported all of the African wildlife to Florida for Busch Gardens. It's actually so fucked up.
Meerkat. Meerkat sounds like a Jamaican telling someone to make it.
I was thinking about it sounds like a Southerner being like, America.
Now, listen, meerkat, if you say meerkat, it sounds like a Jamaica saying make it. Like, hey, go ahead and meerkat.
Meerkat. Yeah, that's meerkat. That's like beer can and bacon.
It's the same shit.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm so excited to go, dude. It's gonna be so fun.
It's gonna be great. Can we go to the beach too?
Yeah. Well, we can go to the beach. We should go to the beach while we're here.
Like near you, yeah.
Yeah, we're like 20 minutes away, 15 minutes.
Fuck yeah. Okay, this is awesome.
This is what we can do. We can bring, my mom has a paddle board and we can go paddle boarding. You can surf on the waves. Do you want to do that?
I've never done that before and I want to do it so badly. Can I tell you, last weekend I skied for the first time in my life, and the next weekend I'll be paddle boarding and surfing waves for the first time in my life.
You're a woman of diversity.
Look at that. Wow.
Yep. I'm excited. It'll be fun.
So excited. It's like, how am I going to ever decide whether I'm a winter sports person or a summer sports person if I don't get enough time with either? I just keep rushing between them. Mm-hmm. My problems, you know?
We're going to have so much fun.
We're going to have such a blast.
We got to try some of the little different beers at Busch Gardens. They have a few little different things to try. They've got like, I think they do like a beer country thing where you can try like what it tastes like in different countries. I know you're not a big beer person, but we can do little samples.
I'll do a little sample, a sampler.
And I'm so excited.
Me too.
I'm so excited. We're going to have such a good weekend. This weekend, I'm opening up for Big J in Orlando.
I heard last night, I have heard before you heard, and I was going to text you about it, but then I was like, I don't want to ruin like Jay asking her to open. That's annoying.
Well, a fan did. Literally, I got a message on Twitter and they're like, hey, Big J's thinking about asking you to open for him. And I was about
to text you that too. I was going to be like, keep your weekend clear. Jay's going to ask you to open.
But when that fan wrote that to me, I was looking at flights to go to Austin this weekend. And I was like, oh, hell nah, I'm going to go do that. So I'm really excited. And then I messaged you because I texted Jay and I was like, hey, are you going to be in Orlando? And then I didn't hear back. And then I texted you. I was like, are they recording Skanks right now? Because I was like, why is he not writing me back? And then he wrote back and he was like, oh, weird. I was just going to ask you. And I was like,
Got a little birdie told me.
Literally Twitter. The Twitter bird. So yeah, I'm so excited. So I'm going to see Jay this weekend. I'm going to see you next weekend.
Dude, we're going to have so much fun.
I can't wait.
I wish I could come this weekend for Jay, but this weekend, Becula and her lovely husband helped my mother out with something, and now she's insisting on having them for dinner. So we're gonna have the first half of the evening will be like family fun time with my parents, and then afterward we're just gonna get fucked up.
Wait, but what
on Saturday?
Why are you splitting it up family fun time then?
Well, because we can't like do psychedelics in front of my mother.
Oh, I see. I thought you were saying like we want to invite them over, but first me and my family have to have some fun before they come over. I thought you were saying that. I was like, I don't understand what's happening here.
I meant that Becky would be part of family fun time. She's family. I see. When you're here, you're family. We're like Olive Garden.
You're Alex Garden.
Yeah. Scarlotto Garden. Yeah.
I see.
That's my place.
Unlimited breadsticks.
No, the food's actually good at my house. I don't want to make this comparison anymore.
Actually, there's specifically one good thing at Olive Garden.
What is it?
The stuffed shells. They're so fucking good.
I've never accidentally ordered the good thing on the menu.
Oh, everything else is absolute trash. And I had these stuffed shells at Olive Garden, and I was like, they are real Italians. You know, it's like, I always doubted them.
The way that Olive Garden will fuck up spaghetti is fucking crazy. You're like, this is just not spaghetti.
Tastes like water.
Like they overcook it like to such an extreme that you're like, I don't know that you've ever had pasta before.
No, it's so soft. It like melts in your mouth. It like disintegrates when you put it in your mouth.
Yuck.
Yeah, the Italians really love the al dente.
I like it al dente.
Al dente.
I like it al dente.
All right, you guys, let's take a second because today we're welcoming back IP Vanish to the show.
Kim, what is IP Vanish?
IP Vanish is a virtual private network, a VPN for short. A VPN is a super important tool that helps you safely browse the internet.
What can I use it on, Kim?
Well, Alex, you can use a VPN on your computer, tablets, your phones, even things like your Fire Stick when you're streaming media. When you use a VPN, all your data is encrypted. What you're reading, what you're searching, what you're watching, whatever it is you're doing, because that's important. Whatever you're doing on the internet isn't my business. It's not anybody else's business. So IP Vanish helps you remain anonymous and secure on the internet. I feel like that's super important these days.
How much does it cost, Kimmy?
IP Vanish is just $3.49 a month. For just $3.49 a month, $27.99 a year, you can help protect your online privacy and security. Here's everything you get with IP Vanish, Alex. Anonymous IP addresses, which means your personal IP address can't be tracked by anyone on the web. You can circumvent any online censorship, which means IP Vanish has more than 1,500 servers in 70 plus locations. Get protection when using public Wi-Fi. Remember, with IP Vanish, all your data is encrypted, so no one can snoop on what you're doing. And you get 24/7 support. You can email, chat with them. You can even call them. They're there to help. If you remember, these guys supported the show a few months ago, and they've come back with an even better deal, wanting to offer something special for the new year. You're getting 65% off now. Alex, did you hear that?
Holy motherfucking shit. 65% off. Where do I go? How do I take advantage of this opportunity, Kim?
You go to ipvanish.com/Topix, Topix, and claim your 65% savings. They have plans starting at just $3.49 a month, and it's only $27.99 a year.
Wow, this is the time to sign up, guys. With that discount and their current promotional offerings, you're going to get a VPN for 65% off their usual offering. IP Vanish is the best of the best, even rated 4.7 out of 5 on Trustpilot, and that's with more than 6,000 reviews. So show these guys some love. They're repeat sponsors. Remember, it's ipvanish.com/Topix to get this awesome deal and start protecting yourself online today. One more time, that's ipvanish.com/Topix. That's with a lowercase t, you guys. Topix, all lowercase. All right, let's get back to the show. But yeah, wait, I went skiing for the first time last weekend. My boyfriend and his family took me on their family vacation together.
How was that?
It was so wholesome and sweet.
Really?
Yes. Okay. I learned how to ski on Friday. I did like the bunny slope and I was super confident and kind of good at it. And it was awesome. And then on Saturday, it was like raining really hard. And I had gotten pretty confident the day before. I was like, I want to go past the bunny slope, put me on the big boy. and the way that I fucking like the snow is like way different because of the rain and everything. And the way that I ate shit.
Yes.
And like ended up like 30 feet down the mountain from my skis. Hi, Mom.
Hold on 1 second. Yes.
Do you want to make your dinner? Hi.
No, I'm going to be leaving for jiu-jitsu.
He's going to pick you up?
Yeah. Okay.
See you soon.
See you.
She couldn't help herself.
She just can't help it. She just can't help it. She already knows. Let me tell you, by the way, we were in the car. We went to the grocery store earlier. I said, I got to get back. Alex says, I love her. She has to be seen. We're in the car and we were getting groceries. I said, let's just get groceries for a few days. She's like, yeah, I'm just going to get a couple dinners. I said, I won't be eating dinner at the house tonight because I'm going to jiu-jitsu. What'd she just ask me?
She asked you about dinner, but not only that, Kim, she opened the door and stood in the doorway and looked at the camera, which I know your screen is showing everything that like your screen is showing what the camera shows. She knew damn well that she was in the shot and she just waited.
It's insane.
It was great. I love her. I can't wait to go to Busch Gardens with her.
The other day I've been hanging with my ex lately and he was over hanging out, and this was after jiu-jitsu, and we were on shrooms watching Moana, and I was making him give me a back massage. And the way she just came in the door so quickly.
She just entered.
I was topless. We're watching Moana. There's like no way to explain yourself when you're on shrooms watching Moana topless. We're not really doing anything sexual, but he is giving me a topless massage.
No, but you're also like in a like very personal meditative state, I'm sure.
Yes. I felt so good. Tears were streaming down my face watching Moana. And
I watched Moana for the first time, by the way, and loved it.
It's so good, right?
I actually didn't finish it, but I'm like 3/4 of the way through and liked it. I fell asleep.
Who says I loved it and then they said I didn't finish it?
I know things are going to turn out all right for that girl.
I know she's going to do well. It is so good. Is your favorite scene my favorite scene?
What's your favorite scene?
Baby
I don't
Moana.
have a favorite scene. I only watched it once while I was falling asleep a few weeks ago, but I liked it.
Baby Moana being taken by the ocean gently.
Baby Moana is very sweet.
Baby Moana can crawl back up to my pussy so I can deliver her myself.
She truly could. Can I say something about regular Moana? A little too fucking hot for a Disney movie.
Really hot. I was with my ex and he was like, Moana's low-key bad. And I was like, what? I was I think she's 15 here. But
she's supposed to be young, but she is bad as fuck. Can somebody bring up like Moana's hottest shot?
Can you Google Moana's hottest shot, please? Give us the good shot of Moana, because
I wonder if anybody bothered to pick out the hottest frame of Moana in the movie.
Oh God, Moana looks so good.
She looks gorgeous. I want to be her.
Top right. Go to top right.
Top right.
Top right. She's giving bedroom eyes. I mean, who looks like that?
Kidding? Yeah, she's got like titties. It's like they cover it up a little for the movie, but you know they're under there.
And they made her like just thick enough.
Oh, she's perfect thick.
She's perfect thick.
She's perfect thick. Yeah, it was fucked up. It was fucked up what Disney did there.
It's always fucked up what Disney did.
That's true.
Actually, Moana is one of the first Disney movies where neither of the parents are dead, but then they killed the grandmother.
I remember that. I was sad about it.
I wasn't, because then you see her in the ocean.
Yeah.
I was like, that's her. She's the stingray, because the stingray has her tattoo. That was kind of dumb.
Can I be honest? I don't remember the movie at all. I'm realizing. It's like, I watched it within the last month, 100%. Oh, and I like the stingray. I remember the grandmother dying. I hardly remember her coming back in the ocean. We got to watch it next week.
The first time Moana goes to leave the reef, a stingray helps her get over, and it has the same tattoo of her as her grandma.
You have the attitude of somebody who's not going to have a problem with me asking you to watch Moana on mushrooms again next week.
No, I won't. I'll watch it 100 times. It makes me cry. And I don't know. I'm like, am I Hawaiian? Like, are these my ancestors? When I'm watching it, I'm like, this is who I am. Like, I don't know. It's the same feeling as when I get watch Pocahontas. And I'm like, yes, no, I feel that my feet have been barefoot in these forests. I feel like I can get into it. Like I almost feel like I astro project into it.
I get that. I listened to Colors of the Wind from Pocahontas in the car on a day last week where I was doing just fine. I was emotionally doing great for the day. There was no need for me to do this to myself. But man, did I wreck it. I wrecked it all with that song.
The shrooms are kicking in and the thought.
Paint with all the colors
of the wind.
You can own the earth and still all you own is earth until you can paint with all the colors.
Tears are gone. Okay.
I knew I'd help.
less sad suddenly.
I just feel embarrassed, like secondhand.
I left Pocahontas's woods and suddenly I was in East Jersey. I don't know why.
Can I tell you, I don't remember the plot line of Pocahontas at all. I just remember like loving it as a kid. I know all the songs.
It's fucking incredible. Let's talk about Cocoa Big Dick Cocoa You don't know who Cocoa is from Pocahontas?
I don't remember him. Show me that big dick boy.
Pull up Cocoa please. Someone. Cocoa was the guy she should have married and said she wanted fucking whitey that was stout in her family. I remember the
fucking white guy with the wannabe hair.
John Smith. Honestly, who thinks the guy named John Smith? Also hilarious that they named him John Smith. They're like, what do we name the white guy? And they just put like a roulette of white names.
Was John Smith not? I thought John Smith was a real person.
I don't know. Probably.
I think so.
I think I know 3 John Smiths right now. Yeah, he's a real person.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of John Smiths now that you mentioned.
Look at Cocoa. This is who her dad wanted her to marry.
Hello, Daddy.
He was quiet because her dad was like, why don't you like someone like Cocoa? And he's like, in the background. He was like a hunter and he was just always quiet. You know, the big dick one's always quiet.
Either that or they're fucking loud.
You know what? I've never loud.
Not loud, but like quiet. No, quiet's a good thing. Sure. But like,
I've never experienced a big dick loud.
No, but I think I've experienced big dick quiet. That's not the kind that you're looking for. You know what I mean? It's like there's quiet because he's like quiet and chill. And then there's like quiet because he can't tell you anything he's thinking about.
There was this dude. When I first moved to New York, I worked at that restaurant in New York, that Italian place, Lido. And this was when I was dating Lewis, so I obviously couldn't do anything about it. There was this dude there. He was Cocoa. He was so quiet and so big. And the fact that I didn't risk it all for him is insane.
Yeah.
Hindsight's really 2020.
In hindsight, perhaps.
I still think about him. I'm like, I wonder if he's still the bus boy.
I wonder if he has bear claws tattooed on his chest.
He's so hot. He was so hot. And he was so quiet. And like, I'd be like, hi, good morning. And he'd be like, morning. And then keep walking. And I'm like, that is so hot. You have nothing.
He had a native accent too.
Yes. Yes. He would grunt. He'd be like, and just like say something and keep walking. There's something about that kind of quiet, big dick quiet.
Big dick quiet is nice, but I'm not sure if we're on the same page with grunting. I like if a motherfucker is, if I say hi to him and he starts his conversation with, I'm out.
Not me. I'm in it to win it.
I'm done. No way.
What I'm saying is Pocahontas made a terrible mistake with John Smith.
You're right. Kim, I hate to change the subject, but it's like the way that I have talked all of my coworkers' ears off about skiing for 2 days, that in a way that if I don't just finish my skiing story to you, they're all going to make fun of me.
Please.
It's
tell
not
me.
really a story. It's just like annoying me that like I feel like if I had tried skiing as a child, I would have told my parents I need to live near the mountain. Like,
You would have been a different person given the opportunity to ski regularly.
fuck ballet. I would have thrown ballet to the side for skiing. It's so much fun.
You found your passion.
I mean, a little late. I'm not very good at it, but in only 3 days, I progressed from just being on the bunny hill and then fucking wiping out a ton to going down from the summit of the mountain like 5 times without falling.
So you went from bunny to black diamond.
I mean, it wasn't black diamond. It was like a green. It was green, but I went from bunny to green.
I love that.
It was great.
You're a
And now,
professional skier.
like maybe I'm just a future professional snowboarder. I haven't figured it out yet.
See, I feel like I'd like snowboarding.
I was watching people snowboard and I was like, skiing is so much fun. I'm having a blast. I obviously needed to start easy, but like that looks so fucking cool.
Snowboarding looks so fun. To me, skiing sort of the thought of skiing gives me anxiety of having too long things, like too big of shoes.
It's
you know what
really
I mean?
cumbersome. It's like your feet are the length of your entire body.
What a weird word, cumbersome.
Did I use it right?
I don't even know what it means.
I took a little mushrooms today too.
Can you guys tell us what cumbersome means?
Cumbersome, like skis. I think.
Cumbersome. It's just something large and hard to handle. Oh,
That's a cumbersome penis you have there, sir.
I was going to say Coco looks cumbersome. He can cumbersome over here.
What if you actually called a dude's penis cumbersome to his face? Do you think he'd take it as a compliment or be like, get out of here?
If I was a dude and some girl called my dick cumbersome, I'd be like, dude, you're right.
You're
Now
right.
open your mouth.
It's girthy and lengthy.
Now open wide.
Open wide, bitch. Get on your knees.
I can't wait to be a dude in one of my next lives.
Dude, I am going to disrespect the hell out of people as a dude.
Me too. I'm going to just shove my dicks in their mouth. I get it, Louie.
like I'm asking that the men who are men in this lifetime don't act that way, but I also totally understand.
Me too. But there were probably women in their last life. They're just trying to get some in real quick.
Maybe that's the answer.
Maybe we're all just taking turns assaulting each other every lifetime.
We're getting back at the other gender by switching genders.
Yes.
It's just that the roles are always constant.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
I read somewhere that your sibling is actually an enemy from your past life.
I have no enemies in my past life.
Wow. That's why you're so woke.
That's why I'm so lonely.
That's what you get for being so good. Now you're alone. No nieces, no nephews.
Nope, nothing.
Damn.
Nobody to share a grandmother with.
Oh my God. Then it's all on you to take care of your parents.
Yep, because I had no enemies in my past life. So
that's your punishment.
Seriously, what we're trying to say is like lock in hard to that person that you don't like and fucking hate them with all of your might.
So you can have some siblings and you can beat them up.
Yeah.
It's fun. I'm sad that you've never experienced a sibling fight.
No, not even close. That's probably why I'm so afraid of like any physical thing whatsoever.
My mom used to just get phone calls on the regular of me and my sister beating the shit out of each other to her work. We'd call her dentist's office and be like, and snatching the phone from each other's hands. It was animalistic.
He told me this really recently, and it actually, I've thought about it a few times. The idea of just getting a phone call from both of your daughters who are fucking biting each other to get the phone out of the hand.
Pulling hair. I mean, pulling hair was the regular thing in our household.
Damn. No, none of that. Nobody to love me or pull my hair.
God damn it. You have to pull your own hair like a lonely bitch. You're just in your room pulling your own hair. It's all sad.
That's a fucking anxiety disorder where people fucking pull their own hair out. And when I heard about it as a child, I got anxiety that I was going to get it. And I was like, bitch, don't start pulling your hair out because you heard about it.
Oh, no. There's a girl that I knew when I was a child. Her name was Summer Cruz. That was the first problem.
First problem? Or should she have been a movie star?
No, a cruise.
Wait, what's her name?
Summer Cruise.
Yeah, like Tom Cruise.
No, but like they're doing it like a cruise boat. Like that was the play on words.
Oh, wait, that wasn't her last name?
It
Or
is
like
her last name, but that's what like they did on purpose.
I didn't even think of it because like you could take a winter cruise, you could take an autumn cruise. So I didn't even think of the association there. I don't mind the name that much, to be honest.
Oh, I hated it. Well, you never met the girl. She was unbearable.
Fuck her.
But she would also, maybe she was troubled because she would also pull out her own hairs. So maybe something was going on. She was mean as fuck. And I remember I had a boyfriend, John Fonte. He was my first boyfriend, and he cheated on me and touched her boobs in the woods. And then we called him SBT the whole summer. We'd make fun of him because we called him SBT, Summer Boob Toucher, like as mocking him.
Wait, why was he trying to touch the titties of this like hairless bitch?
Did she let him?
I guess
He was a teenager and she let him.
Man, girls are too hard on themselves. It's like any girl could get dick.
Any girl can get dick.
Any girl could get dick.
All you have to go is, oh, dick.
You have to hail it like a taxi.
Yeah, you hail it. It's harder to get a taxi than it is some dick.
These days, genuinely, it's actually harder to get an Uber in New York now than it is to just catch some dick.
Absolutely. It's impossible to get an Uber sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Dick? I got 1, 2, 3, 4 neighbors. At least 2 of them are going to give me dick if I go knock right now.
If you go knock right now?
Imagine a dude's face if I knocked on his door and I was like, can I have your dick?
You see the situation there? It's tricky. It's like, what if his girl's like right behind him? She's in the living room with the baby.
Right. She's breastfeeding.
Yeah. Like a second ago, he's like, oh, honey, I don't know who that is. I'll go get it. And then suddenly his dick is fucking rock hard and you're standing there in whatever you're wearing.
You don't even have to wear anything special. He'll probably still give it to me after all that.
Yeah, he'd probably be like,
even then he'd be like, no, and he'd close the door, and then he'd be like, I gotta go to the store for a minute.
Yeah, he'd say no, and he'd slip you his number somehow, or like catch up with you.
It is so easy.
Yeah, that's that sad world that we live in. Actually, it's that easy. It would be that easy to take someone's man, probably at least not take their man, but to like fuck somebody's like boyfriend, like at least 40% of the time.
You know how many times I've been like mad at someone and I've been like, oh, if only I had enough energy to go fuck their boyfriend, I would just go do it. But for me, it's like, I just don't want to get up. You know what I mean?
Never felt that before. I never had that thought.
You've never had that thought? It was like, oh, I could just fuck your boyfriend. And then you'd have to be mad at me for another reason.
Oh, man. You're evil.
I know.
It's great. It's good.
I've never done it. Just thought of it.
No, it's good to think about these things so that you don't have to do them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I just thought it.
I saw a video on TikTok recently of a girl who's recovering from having her forehead tightened.
I saw her.
Yeah. It looked good.
Is that what you want?
I'm looking at myself right now and this big ass forehead and it's like thinking about that video, like it looked painful. That scar did not look pretty, but it like
painful as fuck. She had like basically like open head surgery.
No, how would you stretch me? How do they do that?
How can you stretch me?
Do they stretch the scalp forward or do they stretch the forehead back?
Well, what they do is I think they cut and then they cut as much as they want out and then they sew it together.
No, I love it. I'm sorry for saying that. So
I hit up this company, right? Because I saw that they had like laser. I thought they had like laser hair removal and stuff. And I hit them up and I was like, hey, let's do like some like social media stuff together. I was trying to get some free shit, right? And they hit me back up and they're like, oh, we don't do laser hair removal, but we do filler and Botox. And now I'm like, oh, fuck. They opened up. They're like, we're down to do something together. And they're offering me either filler or Botox. And now I'm like, oh, I need to get one of them.
You've always wanted it.
I've always wanted it.
I don't understand. I don't know the difference between them.
Well, these are the things these are the choices I'm thinking of. I want a little filler on my chinny, a little chin filler, or a little nose filler, because what they do now instead of getting a nose job is they add more nose to make the nose look smaller.
At the bridge. Yeah.
at the bridge. They add more and it makes the rest of it look smaller. Or I could get some like Botox in my forehead or my eyes, or maybe
You don't need nothing. You don't need anything around your forehead or eyes or anything. You actually don't need anything at all, but like, especially I would like not touch that area.
Look, this looks like a dog's ball sack.
Mine too. Look, I'm so expressive with my eyebrows. Like I have this fucking crazy ass crease half the time.
Look at that. That looks like a set of waves we're gonna ride next week when we go to the beach.
I can't wait, sister. That's getting me excited.
Grab your paddleboard and hop on my face.
Wait, I've never paddleboarded before. I'm so excited.
You should be so excited.
Yeah, that's exciting though. The Botox thing. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I mean, me neither.
Can I tell you? In September or so, I was like, yeah, I'm going to just get like laser hair removal on my legs this winter so that I don't have to shave them at all next summer. I'm just going to do it. It'll be so worth it. Mm-hmm. And I forgot until right this moment
that you were going to do that.
That I was going to do that this winter. And it's like the time's kind of slipped away. It's March now.
You can still do it.
I don't want to. Yeah, I guess you can. I guess you can.
I've been saying forever that I just need like $6,000 to be a 10. I'm pretty close. I just need like $6,000 more and I'll perfect it.
See, like for me to be a true 10 is going to cost a lot more money because titties are pricey.
You don't need titties to be a 10, bitch.
You don't think so?
No.
You don't think you need like little like some like roundies at least? They don't need to be big, but they need to be.
Small titties is going to be like low-waisted jeans. Like it's going to come back around. You think
little titties are coming back?
I think they're already coming back. Yeah. I think they've been back a little bit. Like,
do you think I set the trend a little bit?
Yes, I think so. People are simping over you on the internet. I know you see it. I know you see it.
Sing to me.
I know you see it. It's like itty bitty titty committee. Yeah, I mean, people have been talking about how hot you are for weeks. I've been seeing it.
Thanks, everyone. I appreciate it.
You have the new thing.
You know what, everyone? You guys are hot too.
No, they're not. They're ugly fucks. You're the hottest.
No, you, Kim. Stop.
No.
I'm blushing. I have to go home.
No, my titties don't make my titties overfilled the quota for what's the new standard.
Agreed to disagree.
My titties have always been like whatever.
I don't think so, Kim. You put them on a t-shirt at one point. What are you talking about? You were selling t-shirts with them.
You're right. I should have done my ass.
That would be really funny. A pair of I guess they'd be
sweatpants with a photo of your ass on them. On the back of them.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea. You could wear it with the shirt.
You just have me naked on you.
You're just Kim now.
Then you can just fuck your outfit and hump me, pretend it's me.
There is some guy out there fucking masturbating with your titty shirt on.
Every day. No, there's some dude that just jerk. There. I wonder how many of my titty shirts are just like crusty in some dude's dirty ass room.
I'm sorry to say this, Kim, but your titty shirt is the perfect cum rag. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. I don't care.
You should have marketed them as cum rags.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
I should just sell rags. And just call them cum rags.
Yeah. Wait,
they're called Kim rags.
Okay, how about rags with like a hot photo of you on them, and they're Kim rags for your cum.
Kim cum rags. Kim cum dong rags. We're on to something here, sister.
We should write this one down.
This is a better idea than when I was going to sell my farts in a mason jar.
I think so. I think this is better.
Do you remember that one?
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to work.
I know. People are like, you should have done a Ziploc bag. It's cheaper. And I'm like, that's true.
That's true. But regardless, it's like, I know we talked about this before. I don't mean to beat it to death. But when you fart in a mason jar, you got to be really quick to close that fart in.
Yep.
And like mason jars are unwieldy. If you fucking fumble with that cap once, the jar is empty. The fart is gone.
The fart is gone. It's true. And a Ziploc bag, even harder. Have you ever tried to get those two little Ziplocs together?
You're telling me you're going to open a fresh Ziploc bag. It's all stuck together at the bottom, and you're going to fart with enough ferocity to like get the fart in the bag and close it?
It goes like this. And then I have to close it and match up the two zip lines.
Do you know how many times you would end up accidentally shitting in a bag?
Well, they'd have to pay extra for that.
Do you think they'd be upset if they bought a fart in a bag and it had a little bit of poop in it? You think they'd be mad because it wasn't what they ordered?
Upset? Have you ever ordered earrings from a place and they send you an extra pair?
That's true. It's a little different though than if they sent me like a ring on the side, I'd be pretty happy, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No one complains when you get a little extra gift.
Good point. No, I think the cum rags are a better idea.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to sell these rags if it's the last thing I do.
Kim's rag business.
I'm like, I won't do an OnlyFans. I'm not going to disrespect myself like that. Buy my cum rags, come all over my face.
You can come all over my body on these rags.
Oh, it's so sad.
You can choose the tit rag, the ass rag.
The tit rag.
I think this is brilliant. Honestly, I want a percentage.
Brilliant is the word?
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Like right up there with people who are trying to cure cancer. Like brilliant.
Never been done before. Genius. Brilliant.
Like landing on the moon. Brilliant.
Like sending a shuttle to Mars. Yeah. Creating a new water filtration system that doesn't use any power.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. It's that brilliant.
It's really like things you wouldn't even think of, like that kind of brilliant.
Cum rag on my face.
A Kim rag.
A Kim rag. Well, I got to do it now.
Yep.
What, am I not going to make that?
I mean, it would cost you $1. It would cost you a penny to produce each of these. You could sell them for $10.
That's true. 20.
30.
I'm gonna let dudes come on my face for $10 regularly. That's so disrespectful. I want 20, 30.
You could have a special package where you get like 5 cum rags for like $40.
One of the pictures is just this. That one costs $50.
Frank, take down that time code because that's our YouTube thumbnail.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Fuck.
Oh man.
The product ideas we have endless. It keeps working up here, you know?
Yeah.
But sister, when you come up here to Florida, when I send you back, my sister, you're going to look black.
I've always wanted that.
To look black?
I always wanted to be a little blacker.
I almost said black like Tyra Banks, that's why I stopped saying it, because I don't know why it made me feel weird to use her as an example.
Yeah, because to be honest, skin tone wise, you're kind of black like Tyra Banks. She's very light skinned. I guess it depends on like what stage of her career you're talking about, because right. I do think that she lightened her skin at a certain point.
So lighter.
Yeah, no, I do think that she like definitely lightened her skin at a certain point in her career. Because like, so? Yeah, there was a point in America's Top Model where I think she was really light. Maybe I'm talking out of my ass, but I don't know. You've like as a model, it's kind of harder to tell because there's like, you know, they could make her up to look a little darker or lighter in different photo shoots and stuff.
One of my cousin's boyfriends does that to his skin still. It's a guy. And like, it's like really popular in New York for guys to be like bleaching their skin.
That's crazy to me. I can't imagine that that's good for you at all. It's bleach.
No, it's not good for you.
It's like, you know how like people are like, don't drink bleach. It's like, if you put things on your skin's kind of drinking it, you know?
Totally. And it's like, it's weird. I don't know. It's sad and weird to me. I'm like,
totally.
I love a good dark skin.
Totally. But I mean, like Tyra Banks has has put some nice girls through such fucked up shit that I don't mind talking shit about her.
No, Tyra Banks has done the most fucked up things.
Tyra Banks.
Remember she got that lesbian and she was like, for this scene, you're going to make out with a man and we're all going to watch. And she's like, I've never made out with a man. Like, this is so weird. And she's like, make out with him.
I remember that girl. I remember specifically that girl. She was my favorite. She was my favorite that season. She was so cute. Do you remember the season where she was like, now this is going to be a fun week for everybody because we're all going to be a different race.
Oh yeah.
And literally she put like a blonde haired, blue eyed girl in like, not only black fit, like full African-American like skin tone from head to toe, and literally handed the girl an African child to take photos with. You don't remember that?
That's insane.
They like handed her like a little black baby and they were like, this is your son for this photo shoot. Now look African.
Well, that did not age well at all.
No, and they did it to everybody. They were like, they picked another girl. They were like, you're just going to be like, whatever, like an Inuit person or whatever. And they just dressed her up like an Eskimo. It's fucking wild.
They went to the lesbian. They're like, you're just going to be straight.
You're going to be straight. We're going to make you fuck a guy this week.
Oh shit. Yeah, Tyra Banks, that show did not age well, I'll tell you that much.
Not only that, it was so crazy for them to go at that lesbian so hard, considering how fucking it's like 80% of the fucking judges table was gay.
Yeah.
You would think that they would be more sensitive to those types of issues. It was crazy.
Well, it's probably a producer issue at that point.
Yeah, I guess so. Producers be crazy.
You know, my saying is blame the producers.
Producers are the worst, always suggesting the most horrid shit.
I hope every producer I know drops dead.
But after Busch Gardens.
After Busch Gardens. Fuck, dude, I have to go. I have a heart out. I have to leave.
That's okay, baby. Go get your jitsu on.
Have we hit an hour? Are we at an hour?
I don't know. I liked this episode. I don't care if we're at an hour.
Okay. We're at like 55 minutes. We did it. It went so quick.
I think we did it. I think we did good.
I think we did good. Whoa.
Okay, never mind. We haven't done that great.
It's time to go. It's time to go. We gotta go. You guys, thank you so much. Thank you for listening to this week's episode of Broad Topics. You guys can find me on Twitter at Kimberly Congdon, on Instagram and TikTok at Kim Congdon. And check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/QueenKong1. If you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free to that. Alex?
Fuck yeah. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at I am Alex Scar, and head to gasdigitalnetwork.com. Use promo code TOPIX, TOPIX, and you're going to get every single episode of Broad Topics and every other show on Gas Digital on demand whenever you want it, with a 14-day free trial and a discount and all this stuff. Like, oh God, it's only been 53 minutes. I think maybe we just, those little micro doses are hitting in.
That's exactly what it is. I'm feeling funny.
Yeah, go to Gas Digital, promo code Topics, 14-day free trial. Check us out. Head to podcastmerch.com. We have some merch over there. It's fucking dope. Oh, Kim almost lost a titty while I was plugging.
I'm trying to sell more merch, if you know what I mean.
Oh, man. Yeah, and then hopefully in the next couple episodes, you'll see us together in the same old room. It'll be great.
Yay.
All
right, we love you guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Hold up.